welcome from the auto.AI Europe 2017. I'm Christina from we.CONECT and I'm here with Til Kästner from Artisense.
Hi Christina.
Hello and welcome to the conference, and thank you so much for your time to participate in that interview.
Thanks, it's great to be here.
And as a start, do you mind just introducing yourself and tell us a bit more about your background?
After school I started actually founding a startup during the new economy phase in Germany. Then went on and built business units and businesses in the digital e-business e-commerce space. I recently helped LinkedIn build a presence in the German-speaking markets as a managing director, and I'm on board with Artisense now since beginning of this year.
And what's Artisense all about? Tell us a bit more about that and specifically its USPs.
Artisense is actually monetizing technology of TUM Munich, which is enabling both autonomous vehicles as well as connected infrastructure to use a three-dimensional map of its environment, which is created in real time. This is going to be used in the future for every member of the connected infrastructure and vehicles, let's say, ecosystem. Our differentiation is we currently have the most accurate code that enables navigation within these three-dimensional maps.
Why have you founded Artisense, and what's your specific go-to-market strategy?
First of all, this is an unsolved problem in the industry. Secondly, we believe that vehicle data is extremely valuable. There is assumptions on that the market size by 2022 will be a 9 billion market, right? So we believe we have an opportunity to enable vehicle owners to monetize their data. So we kind of shortcut the gatekeepers and help everybody sell data that is being created by the sensor in their vehicles. So we're kind of democratizing vehicle data by the means of putting our sensor into it and enabling people to upload it to our backend and to sell it.
And how would you describe the environment at the moment for startups in the AI and the ADS sector?
Yeah, also being part of the Silicon Valley ecosystem, you can see that it's an extremely noisy environment. So since everybody knows the technical challenges, it's fairly easy to build a presentation based on demand. So everybody promises, both corporates and OEMs and the investor community, we will solve all of your problems if you give us enough money. And it's very difficult for both the OEMs as well as investors to cut through the noise. And that makes it difficult for startups that actually have functioning technology like we have to actually get to the right people and differentiate.
And what are your current challenges, and what do you also see as like future challenges, say in the next 2 to 5 years?
At this point in time, there is probably only 100 or 200 people that can deal with the type of code that is building this type of product, which we just talked about. So none of the even big players, also in the US, can easily buy talent, because these people are driven by, I want to work for the most interesting people in the field. I want to work on the most promising technology in the field. And that is a big challenge for even the bigger players. We are lucky to have Daniel Kramers on board, who is one of the top 3 experts in computer vision and machine learning. He has one of the biggest chairs in the industry, even globally. And that helps us to actually bring on board the talent that we need to not only continue to develop the code, but also to build the product.
What are your expectations towards the conference?
Well, from our point of view, it's extremely interesting to speak to a lot of people from the ecosystem. Everybody is here. That's makes it a really meaningful event in the industry. At this point in time, Artisense looks for partners to do proof of concept projects. Since we have a vertically integrated solution, we have a sensor that can gather data. It can be deployed with fleets or OEMs right now for us to actually use our software and create data sets in our backend, and that's what we're looking for.
Really appreciate your time. Thank you so much for sharing your insights. Much appreciated, and enjoy the rest of the conference.
Great to be here. Thanks very much for your time.